the fab lane. But back to the fab lane.
And DaBaby was beating that. Go ahead. Finish the story.
Say word.
Finish the story.
That is not nice.
New York.
What does she need?
Back in the fab lane, her reality show is out. We get to see Kimora.
Hey, I just seen my face and my name attached to some shit.
Watch all them niggas.
Out of respect for the woman, you know what I'm saying, who goddamn they speaking on, I felt the need to come clear that shit up. That shit is 1000% false. OG, I don't know what the hell you got going on or what even made you goddamn feel comfortable enough to goddamn throw my name out there so loosely like that. But that shit ain't true. I'm looking forward to seeing you clear that up. I'm disappointed. I'm looking forward to you clearing that up, Flex. But hell yeah, that ain't true at all. I ain't got no tea, no none of that for nobody right now. I ain't got nothing but good music. Just thought I'd clear that up. Happy holiday.
Oh man, so boy, Hot 97, firing them boys may be the best thing they could have did because they got a lot going on over there, huh? Alright, so the person that was being used to replace Ebro for the temporary morning time slot is DJ Funk Master Flex, alright? So when news came out that he was going to be permanently taking over, he said that's not cool, that's not what it is. Put up fake news, not true. I'm not taking no morning show. I phoned Ebro before I agreed to fill in today, 20 years plus, MDPD, VP of Programming and morning show host. Oh man, Ebro, your passion for music and work ethic is unmatched. I'm not a morning man, but I'm doing the best I can today. See everyone at 6 a.m. So he's gonna fill in, or did fill in. Now he filled in. I ain't gonna lie, boy. They traded old man Ebro for old man Flex, cause this man out here mixing up names like somebody granddaddy, boy. So Kimora Lee Simmons and Russell Simmons have been going back and forth and shit. I'ma catch y'all up with that, alright? That's the second story. But when they was covering this story on the morning show, Funk Flex went off in defense of Russell Simmons, calling her a bird and saying that she slept with DaBaby. Peep this real quick, man.
She's a bird. Continue the story.
Now, Flex, you know you can't say that.
What's her name?
Miss Kimora Lee Simmons.
Russell's all wife, right?
Back to the fab lane. But back to the fab lane.
And DaBaby was beating that. Go ahead. Finish the story.
Say word.
Finish the story.
That is not nice.
New York.
What does she need?
Back in the fab lane, her reality show is out. We get to see Kimora.
Alright, so DaBaby in the car, and this what he had to say in response to that shit.
Hey, I just seen my face and my name attached to some shit.
Watch all them niggas.
Out of respect for the woman, you know what I'm saying, who goddamn they speaking on, I felt the need to come clear that shit up. That shit is 1000% false. OG, I don't know what the hell you got going on or what even made you goddamn feel comfortable enough to goddamn throw my name out there so loosely like that. But that shit ain't true. I'm looking forward to seeing you clear that up. I'm disappointed. I'm looking forward to you clearing that up, Flex. But hell yeah, that ain't true at all. I ain't got no tea, no none of that for nobody right now. I ain't got nothing but good music. Just thought I'd clear that up. Happy holiday.
What you know about having to sell one of your...
Alright, so shout out to him for clearing that up. So Flex hit to his Instagram story to say this right here. Wait, I'm talking about Birdman, baby, not DaBaby. Shit, that's that right there. Hey boy, yeah, even just the lyrics in the comment section, you know, but that's the ops right there. She ain't heard of that beef because she's on the Breakfast Club and that's Hot 97, you feel me? So okay, all right, once again, so he was going off about Kimora Lee Simmons and Russell Simmons and what they had going on. Now let's get to that situation since that's cleared up. So Russell Simmons made this post. I believe he did it on the platform called Threads. He was on Threads, of course y'all know Threads, but So he shared this. It says, Kimora Lee Simmons says she doesn't have a relationship with her kids' fathers. He says, I gave you $50,000 a month for 20 years. I was your best, only friend. I'm the godfather to your other 3 kids until one day you stole my stock. I've been fighting for my kids' love and my bread ever since. You threatened that if I sued you, I would never speak to my kids again. There are 2 sides to every story, all right? So she responded to that saying, my kids, my girls are grown women. You know these are lies. Why are you typing from thousands of miles away in a non-extradition country? Go negotiate and answer your accusers. Whoa, god damn, boy. So before I catch y'all up with things that we covered in the past, Lauren LaRosa spoke to Kimora Lee, well, a source from Kimora, and they say this: whatever money he's, Russell Simmons, referencing having given her was court-ordered child support from almost over a decade ago. Not a gift, it's all public info, and so is the actual amounts and the number of years he paid, both of which he has overstated. Anyone can do the research and the math. Regarding the alleged threat that Kimora would keep their kids away, my source says what she said was that his erratic behavior and abuse would alienate his family and friends, and it has. My source continues to allege no one is keeping anyone from anyone. His daughters are grown adults. One of them has been to Bali. On what Russell Simmons and Kimora Lee's relationship is like today, I'm told Kimora has had to go non-contact with Russell Simmons, and it's been that way for 5 years or more. Alright, so to catch y'all up, man, I covered this a couple years ago with a situation they back and forth. So you had some going viral when Russ was going back and forth with his youngest daughter. I can't think of a name right now, but I'm gonna show y'all the footage that I'm going back and forth on FaceTime. Someone who's even like helping out with doing lip reading to see what he was saying. And basically he was saying to her, I'm broke, she took everything. Alright, so what happened is they was cool. Him and his ex-wife Kimora Lee Simmons, they was cool. He never remarried. She got married again. She married this banker, right? Now that dude got into some trouble, some fraud bullshit he had going on. And you know, Russell Simmons was allegedly in trouble too. So they claim allegedly, you know, to hide some money. That's what people are saying. But somehow Kimora Lee ended up with a lot of stocks that Russ claimed that he owned, and the stocks was in the company Celsius. Celsius grew to be a major company, okay? So Russ is saying that he went to go check his money to see what's going on with the stocks and realized a bunch of his stocks wasn't looking right, basically saying my stocks were stolen and had to be her stealing money to go ahead and pay for her lawyer's legal fees and stuff like that. That's what he was alleging or alluding to. So that caused a back and forth and shit, and his daughter was saying while venting to the daughter about what the mother was doing, the daughter was getting upset because that's still a mother, because he was talking really aggressive about the mom, and the daughter was painting the picture that the dad became insufferable and that fractured their relationship. So let me run this footage back for y'all from when Kimora was saying what she had to say, then the daughter came online to vent, and then I'll show y'all the footage of when Russ was going back and forth with his daughter and shit, and piece things together so you guys can understand a little bit of history of how we got to where we at right now.
I'm just asking that you please leave us alone. You know, I've tried to go to lawyers and get help. I've tried to show all the crazy texts I've had to block. Like, you do crazy shit, like send flowers to yourself and take a picture and post it on the gram and tell everybody I sent you flowers. Again, I have receipts of all of this. I have receipts from your office saying that you sent flowers to yourself without my permission. I have all of this. You guys have never seen it because it just doesn't warrant, you know, it doesn't rise to that occasion. I mind my own business. But please don't attack my children. They've been through so much. Don't attack my family, which is supposed to be your family too. Don't do that because you're at rock bottom. I don't know. Hypothetically, you're at rock bottom. You've hit the bottom. I don't know. You're grasping at straws. I don't know if this is a money grab. I don't really know what this is. I think it's probably all of the above. I have to say I think and allegedly and all these things just so I can be, you know, right in saying like my feelings and how I feel, what I think about this, because I don't like to have trouble for my dad. I have defended him every which way about stuff that I don't even know about. I was like 15 not knowing what sexual assault was, and I'm still defending my dad. Like, my dad's a good person. I've been a good daughter my whole life. And so you're not gonna say that I'm ungrateful or awful. This man is awful to me. He's done awful things to me. And I'm so tired of it. And everyone just says, everyone loves your dad. Everyone you work with loves your dad. No one's gonna back you up. No one's gonna have you model for them because they all love your dad. He's a terrible person. So if I never get any jobs ever again, then like, fine, I will go be a lawyer in the entertainment industry because I shouldn't have to lie or be bullied by a child. I have made so much up, and we all say, please stop, I don't want drama, I love my family, I'm sure we'll all work it out, it's gonna be okay, and I don't post anything because I want to have a peaceful family. But this is abusive at this point. And I really feel like my career is over, and it's fine, it's just... and you threatened me with that too, so... Maybe my career is over. You know what? I used to work at a refugee camp. I'll do that again. I'll be a doctor. I don't give a f*** if I can never get a job in entertainment again, but you cannot just abuse your kids behind closed doors and not take accountability. Maybe I'll regret this when I'm older and I wanted to be a model and now I can't be. I don't know, but you don't get to do this. You don't get to do this. I'm sorry, and something tells me deep down that I'm gonna, I'm not gonna regret this. You don't do that. It's wrong.
So while doing that, she also posted some text messages, and the text messages obviously read that he is saying that your mother stole money from me. I'm giving y'all a summary of everything going down. So to make Russell look even more crazier, she then posted these clips right here. They're muted, but on FaceTime you can't screen record the sound. You can screen record, but you can't capture the sound. But he's going off. But someone on one of these blog sites, a woman named D, she broke down something he was saying. Check out this as far as like how she read his lips and what he was saying.
Okay, y'all, it's really a lot going on. He's doing a lot of yelling, but we were able to make out the end of this video. He says, "I'm broke. She stole everything." And that's really all we got right now. Bye.
So yeah, Russell Simmons saying he broke, man. He broke. Based on what he's alleging that Kimora Lee and her husband did. But he's in trouble for fraud. So Aoki came and spoke some more about the situation.
I did also want to come on here and say that I can't, between a lot of people who are close to him and who have experienced how he is, just lashed out at anyone he can and completely changed the person that he is. A lot of us feel like maybe something's wrong, like mentally, I don't know. He's older, I don't know, but he has completely changed. I will come on here and talk about whatever I want because it's my life and I'm the one suffering. So, he has completely changed. The couple texts I just had, those are only the beginning. I'm gonna go through them if he's gonna, I don't want to post a ton, but if he tries to say that like it's not happening, I have screen recordings, I have voice memos of things that it doesn't sound like a human being. He's like shrieking and yelling and he sounds like possessed. So I will say, I'm not even sure if it's like to his credit, but the best explanation I have is something mental going on, because I used to be very close to my dad. He used to be a good co-parent, close with my mom, my stepdad. He was his godfather to my little brothers. We all went on vacation together every year, like very close, well after the divorce. Everyone was really happy. When he had business ventures, my mom would invest in them, like good friends. He'd come stay with us, like we'd come stay there. We'd like all the time, everyone together. And then really he suddenly just decided that like if we don't agree, it's, oh, you're all like your mother, I hate you, all these are the same. Oh my, he's just a different person. Like he has like looked me in the eye and I've been like, I need help. I was in Greece doing a camp and I was like, you cut off my debit card. I only got like couple $100 a month as a minor. And I was like, I'm in a foreign country and my debit card won't work. I can't even add money to it. Can you help me? And he was just like, no, I sure hope that you don't die on the streets of Thessaloniki. And I was like, no, like I'm really stranded out here. I need help. And he's like, well, maybe you should ask your mother not to sue me. And I'm like, you're suing her. And he's like, well, maybe
when you decide you're gonna like be reasonable, I'll help you. And I'm like, this is unsafe. It's nighttime. I like, what? You cut me off out of nowhere. And he did it like on purpose. He was like, oh, enjoy camp. I put like, you're good to go. I put money in your car. And then he cut it off when I landed. So I'd be stranded. My mom helped me. It was fine. Worse things have happened. I'm just saying, he'll like look me in the eye and be like, well, maybe when you decide to, like, threatening me. So I felt that was important to include, because if we do continue to get into it, and some of the things that I post are going to look crazy, and I agree, they're crazy, and it would honestly make me feel better if something was severely wrong, because this is just not the father that I know, or the father that I've had. You know, like, to this day, I would never let a man talk any kind of way to me, because my dad was always good to me, and then he just completely changed. So I just want to include that it could be that, and I don't know his mental situation, but like, he used to do kind of crazy stuff, and then say he had COVID, so we'd all call him, or if we'd say, hey, I need some space because all you do is tell me how awful I am and how I have my mom's awful ass cunt genetics. So, hey, like, I'm in school, and can you not harass me when I'm in school? He wasn't paying for school, by the way. Can you not harass me?
Alright, so man, that's that right there. Just had to take y'all down a walk through memory lane to see how we got to this point. But make sure y'all go ahead and hit the like button. Let me know what you got to say in this comment section below. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. And hit that noty bell as well so you never miss a thing, man. I'm out.